up at that point in time, but obviously, with me being on the practice squad at that point in time, that's not an option.
Yeah. So are you helping Mitch at all, or do you talk to him, or you let Clark kind of handle that? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to definitely just give him his space and let him focus. He's capable as a snapper as well. Mitch, and he did the job and did everything they asked him to do. And so everyone gives him credit for definitely doing well for the situation that he was put into. But at that point in time, there was no use me going over trying to play coach. Like he's a grown man, he knows what he's doing. So just let him get in the right mindset.
How long have you been?
Go ahead.
How long have you been closeted with Darren today?
I mean, not too long. Just came in, this morning, got a little lift in, started prepping for the week, and certainly have a little bit of homework and some things I want to start getting a feel for before practice on Wednesday, and just kick off the week the right way, and be real crisp, because at this point in time, my biggest concern is just showing my teammates that I'm capable and they can trust me. So that's what it's about, and we're going to play our best if we all trust each other. So that's just my goal for this week, to show the guys that they can trust me and I can get the job done.
When was the last time you snapped in a game?
So in the preseason, I started the game versus the Rams, and then obviously Senior Bowl, but then actual game was the Peach Bowl versus Michigan State this past, what was that? I guess that was New Year's Eve, I think so.
I know you haven't played in a regular season NFL game, but based off the preseason NFL game, is there a lot of differences between snapping in the NFL and in college?
Yeah, I mean, certainly the speed of the game's ramped up. Everyone on that field is the very best of their college class, and that was something I've always, my buddies are all asking me, oh, like what's it like and stuff, and I'm just like, well, every dude on that field is there for a reason. There's no more every now and then blocking an undersized walk-on or something like that. Like everybody got drafted or earned their way onto an NFL roster, so that's certainly a little bit of a difference.
Speaking of, go ahead.
A lot of fans wonder about why, and I think Jay asked this after the game, why a regular center can't snap or wouldn't snap in a situation like that. What is the difference in speed and velocity back to the holder between a regular center and something you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something with the game of football that's kind of developed in general over the past, 20, 25 years or so, just with the precision of the kicking and guys kicking deeper and deeper field goals and trying to punt the ball further and further. It's just something where, with some of the roster extensions and now being able to keep, more guys in reserve or on practice squad, it's worthwhile to have someone who that's their specific role, just to make sure that facet of the game is, in tip-top shape. And, centers have, they're the captain of the offensive line. They have so many things they got to take care of to get ready for their just offensive reps. So it might just kind of tip the card a little bit to also kind of thrust that role onto them as well. So I think that's just kind of something that's developed in the game in general over the past 20 or 30 years.
When you're behind a guy who's as tenured as Clark is and doesn't miss a snap, how much has this last 24 hours been a whirlwind for you? It's
certainly been a whirlwind, but sometimes life just comes at you fast, and you react, and you fall back onto your habits and the things that you've worked to improve on through the years, and you just trust yourself that you're prepared for the moment. And it's been great to spend this whole OTAs and camp working with Clark, because he's been an absolute class act, and it's been great working with him, and he's in my opinion, I think he's the best to ever do it as a long snapper. So, with that in mind, and then having Coach Simmons as well, I feel amply prepared to, step in and get the job done.
What specifically did you learn from Clark?
Yeah, just, the standard in general. You kind of come in as with what you did in college, thinking, okay, that's what's going to get it done. And, you got to learn real quick, all right, there's a whole different standard at this level. And, Clark, I don't think he gets enough credit for the standard and the level he's played at for, as long as he has. And, just the level of consistency, and not only just how you snap, but how you practice, and just how you behave in meetings, and how you just have to be a consistent person, because all coaches just want a sense of stability from a position like that, and that's something Clark's provided for a very long time. So it's been great to learn from him.